Howdy folks, Matty with Gulf Coast Fit. I'm running through a booger. I'm running through a chest pressing tri-set. I'm going to be doing 6 reps on exercise 1, which is an incline, steep incline dumbbell chest press. Focus on the upper pecs. Then I'm moving on to a plate loaded incline chest press. The arms are independent. It's kind of like a hammer strength machine for 8 reps. And then I'm moving on to the finisher in the chest press tri-set, which is a seated chest press machine, and it's more of a straight horizontal chest press. There's not really an incline to it, but the machine operates such that the arms do adduct towards the center as you lock out, which the machines here are designed very well because the plate loaded machine, the arms are independent. I love that. And the arms also abduct as you lock out. Helps recruit your pecs more effectively. And then so does the seated chest press machine. And so the reason I'm doing these 3 exercises in this order, starting with the dumbbells, which dumbbells are reliant on stability and being able to control the weight. So I'm putting those first while I'm fresh, 6 reps. That's overall the hardest exercise to execute. Then I'm moving on to the plate loaded chest press for 8 reps. And then I'm moving on to the seated chest press machine, which is the most appropriate to do for that set of 10 when I'm pretty darn taxed and fatigued at that time. So you want to start with the exercise that's hardest to execute safely, which would be the dumbbells. Spitting on you. Then I'm moving on to the next most challenging exercise would be the independent arm plate loaded chest press, because each arm is working independently. And finally, that chest press machine is the least reliant on form, technique, stability, and is the most appropriate to do under fatigue. And that's why eking out 10 reps after you've already done 2 chest press exercises is plausible on something like a chest press machine. So without further ado, here we go on exercise 1, incline dumbbell chest press. Got this set up at like a 60-degree incline, so pretty steep. And I might throw some pauses in there to make the most out of this set. 6 reps, here we go. I went with 65 pounds on that. Probably move up to 70 on my next round. This is round 2 of 4. The first round is always a feeler set or a primer set, going through the motions, greasing the groove, working the movement patterns. Remember to rest 30-45 seconds between each exercise. On chest press, 45 would be best. Better than 35. You need to recoup a little bit. What I was saying was 4 rounds. First round is a primer. Round 2 is medium hard. Round 3 and 4, everything you got under control, keeping it safe. Here's the plate loaded chest press for 8 reps. Six, 8, 10. This is an ascending volume tri-set. which equals 24 reps when it's all said and done with the tri-set, which is a lot of volume in a short amount of time for heavy presses. But that's why you take a good 45 seconds. Actually, I'd say 45 seconds to a minute between each. So it's not a true tri-set. A real tri-set, you would go boom, 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 all in a row, no rest. But I want to move a little more weight on this. It's kind of more of a strength-based tri-set than a fatigue accumulating hypertrophy tri-set. But it's still very dense. Here I am at the chest press, getting my 10 reps in, 10 set. Now all three of those sets were fairly challenging, like a 7-8 on the RPE scale, rate of perceived exertion. I am going to bump things up and fine tune this tri-set on the next round, because rounds 3 and 4 are my peak rounds, my working sets. That means I'm operating at my max capability with good quality on all 3 exercises. I'm going to rest a good 2.5 to 3 minutes between rounds. Chest pressing muscles, your pecs, shoulders, triceps, they need a good amount of rest to be able to push it hard, more so than your pulling muscles. Pressing muscles are made for performance, but they drain fast. They go hard and heavy, but they need to recoup, whereas pulling muscles, they're made for a little more volume and they don't need as much rest, higher work capacity. So here I go, getting set up. Give that a go. Chest press tri-set. And if you don't have this equipment, which there's a good chance you don't, just remember, you're doing 3 different types of chest presses. And the most important thing I would say is to start with the, we'll say, most fragile exercise. The exercise that's the easiest to do unsafely and improperly, which would be the dumbbells here. Requires stability, so I put those first. And you finish with the least complex exercise, in this case the seated chest press machine, which doesn't even require both arms to push equally. You could be pushing 60% on one side, 40% on the other side, the whole machine still moves. Obviously you don't want that to happen though, but just saying it's appropriate to do under less than optimal circumstances, like a lot of fatigue. So give that a go, folks. Thank you. Check out this sweet bike. Vintage all day.